The other day, Fox News commentator Tucker Carlson said that we need cameras in the classrooms, and people on the left kind of went crazy. I saw a Huffington Post article that said Tucker went full 1984, suggesting that cameras in the classrooms would turn us into an Orwellian society. On Facebook, I saw many posts saying that this was what fascist and communist countries do. One guy even asked, "What are we, North Korea?" If you're not familiar with it, in George Orwell's book, 1984, the cameras were for the government to control what people could think and say. Cameras in the classrooms would be for the exact opposite of that. This idea is about transparency. Concerned parents are wanting to know what their kids are being taught in school. There are really 3 points of view on this idea. Group 1 are the people concerned about what their kids are learning. Group 2 is not concerned at all and thinks this idea is a waste of time and money. But Group 3 are the ones pushing back really hard. Why? Because it hits way too close to home for them. You see, Group 3 are the people who want to have control over what our children think and say. Group 3 are actually the people who have something in common with the oppressive government in Orwell's masterpiece. Cameras in the classroom would give parents more power in deciding what our children learn. That's why they hate this idea so much. It's also one of the reasons why they hate school choice and school voucher programs. They want as little input from parents as possible. In fact, they have contempt for their students' parents. A few years ago, here in California, they introduced a bill that would require homeschooling parents to have teaching credentials. It was called AB 2926. It died after it made it out of the committee, which is good, but it's people like that who are in Group 3. They think it's the state's sole responsibility to educate our kids. For them, parents just get in the way. I asked a question on that Huffington Post Facebook thread that went like this: who should decide what your kid learns in school, you or the state? Some guy who claimed to be a former teacher said that the parent should only decide if the parent is going to employ his children after they graduate. Now, if that isn't a reason to want to know what exactly your kid is being taught in school, I don't know what is, because that's downright scary. Another self-proclaimed teacher on the thread said teachers would quit en masse if there were cameras in the classrooms. I asked her why, and she didn't have an answer. Because they can't tell the truth why they're against this idea without revealing that it is them who seek an Orwellian-type future. They want to control what our kids think and say. Think about this. Joe Biden said that they want to start going door to door to make sure everyone gets vaccinated. He wants government officials to come to your house, check your vaccination status, and then pressure you into falling in line. But somehow the idea of parents knowing what their children are being taught at school is full-on 1984. According to a survey done by Winning the Issues last year, 52% of voters identified with this statement. True free speech and freedom of belief do not exist in this country today because of political correctness and potential consequences such as losing a job for not conforming to beliefs and narratives being promoted by the media, academia, and elites. But somehow the idea of parents knowing what their children are being taught in school is full-on 1984. I'm afraid that, like on so many other issues, the left are accusing their political opposition of what they themselves are guilty of. They're the thought police. They want to control what our kids think and say, and they want to control us. Freedom is not on their agenda. Transparency is not something they believe in. Their problem with cameras being in classrooms is that it will make indoctrinating your kids a much more difficult process. And that's the simple truth. Now let me know what you guys think in the comments, especially if you're a teacher, and especially if you disagree. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to become a supporting member of Blue Collar Logic, click on the link in the description and give what you can. Hey guys, you looking for some good BCL merchandise? Well, check out the featured products below this video, and right now, if you use promo code BCL2021 at checkout, you'll save 10% on everything you buy.